Okay, welcome to another Hardcore Ironman Chunkman playthrough for Runescape and Old School. We're going to be doing the dig site today. Can I have an exam? You can if you get this letter stamped by the Varrock dig site manager, Seth Minus, in the main campus building. Don't take it to him in Varrock Museum. He likes to keep his work here on site, and they're at the museum separate. So I failed the exam miserably, so I got to get help and retake the exam now. Okay, I got a teddy. So I got the shiny cup from Pan in here. Nice. Got the animal skull from this guy. Now I got to talk to Katrina. So she gave me some advice for my exam and for a teddy back. Now I have to speak to this guy, Dorian. Got some more useful information for my exam from him. Nice. And now Eduardo. So he helped me in exchange for the animal skull. That's amazing. Hello again. Are you ready for another shot of the exam? Yes, I certainly am. Okay, we'll start with the first exam. Earth Sciences Level 1 Beginner. Okay, there's my certificate for passing this exam. It was pretty straightforward now, thanks to the help that I received. Neat. Now I have to talk to all three of those students again for my next exam. Got some tips from Eduardo and some tips from Katarina. And now finally we're going to Dorian again. Sick. Okay, back to the examiner for my second exam. I am ready for my next exam. Okay, this is the part of the Earth Sciences exam. Earth Sciences Level 2 Intermediate. Question 1, simple transformation. Can you tell me how we transport samples? Samples taken in rough form, kept only in sealed containers. Earth Sciences Level 2 Question 2, handling of fines. What is the proper way to handle fines? Fines must be carefully handled. Earth Sciences Level 2 Question 3, rock pick usage. Can you tell me the proper use for a rock pick? Always handle with care, strike the rock clearly on its cleaving point. Okay, certificate for passing level 2 now. Hooray! Oh, okay, back to all three students again. Yeah, we recently did this on OSRS. There's some slight differences, but it's mainly the same. It really is mainly the same though. Okay, thank you Eduardo for the help. Now we go to Katarina, who's just always by here chilling. Okay, I gave her an opal and she traded me for more information. Very nice. And finally, Dorian again. Dorian, some useful information. Cheers. Back to the exam center. This quest only recently become available, as you know, archaeology. I went as soon as I was able to do archaeology recently. I'm ready for the last exam. Attention, this is the final part of the Earth Sciences exam. Earth Sciences Level 3 Advanced. Question 1, simple sample preparation. Can you tell me how we prepare samples? Samples cleaned and only carried in specimen jars. Okay, next question. Earth Sciences Level 3 Question 2, specimen brush use. What is the proper way to use a specimen brush? Brush carefully and slowly using short strokes. Okay, next question. Earth Sciences Level 3 Question 3, Advanced Techniques. Can you describe the technique for handling bones? Handle bones very carefully and keep them away from other samples. Okay, that concludes the Level 3 Earth Sciences exam. And there we are, guys. My third certificate for dig site archaeology stuff. Yay. Okay, I gotta head to where Dorian was and do some excavating now. Okay, I have to excavate here until I find an ancient talisman. This could take a while. I got old needle, some leather boots, some clay, some ceramic remains, and a strange talisman. We've got it. Heading back to the exam center now on my ancient talisman. Take a look at this talisman. Unusual, this object doesn't appear right. I wonder, let me check my guides. Could it be? Surely not. From the markings on it, it seems like a ceremonial ornament to a god named Saros. I've heard about him before. This is a great discovery. We know very little of ancient gods that people worship. There's some strange writing embossed on it. It says Saros will return and wreak his vengeance upon Samarok the Betrayer. I wonder what it means by that. Some silly superstition probably. Still, I wonder what this is doing around here. I'll tell you what. Seeing how you were the one to find this, I'll allow you to use the private dig shaft. Okay, time for more digging and excavating and all that great stuff. So I'm operating this winch. Okay, and we're down. So we get some Arsenia root. So we have to search this brick. There's room past these bricks. If I can move them out of the way, I can find out what's inside. Maybe there's someone else working in these underground areas who can help. So, okay, we're out of this place for now. We need to head down there near Katarina now, this winch. Hello. Well there, I have a visitor. What are you doing here? Oh, how do you move a large pile of rocks? There used to be this chap that worked on the other chef. He was working on an explosive chemical mixture to be used for cleaning blocks. He left in a hurry one day. Apparently something on the chef scared him to death, but he didn't say what. Oh? Rumour is he's been writing a book on the chemical mixture. I'm not sure what it was, but he left in such a hurry he probably left something behind in the other dig shaft. In fact, I still have a chest key he gave me to look after. Perhaps it's more useful to you. Oh, we gotta go back to the northeastern one, okay. We gotta head to the northeast room. There should be a chest. Here it is. And we find some nitrate. Very sick. Great, it's opened. And we find some nitroglycerin from this barrel. I'm not sure what this stuff is. I better be very careful with it. I better not drop it either, okay? So I had to grind the charcoal into powder. So we mixed some chemicals. And we add some ground charcoal to it. And some arsenic root. Excellent, this looks just right. And we have a chemical compound. So we gotta put this on this bricks. And there's room past this bricks. Yeah, we already said that. We put the chemical okay, the mixture's all of the bricks. I need some way to ignite the compound. And we tinder box. Whoa, this is gonna blow. I better run. Yeah, run. Whoa, that was a big explosion. What's that noise? Like, sounds like bones moving or something. In we go, guys. We're gonna take the stone tablet. We got it. Let's go. And we return to the exam center with a tablet. This is an amazing discovery, all while we were convinced that no other race had ever lived here. It seems the followers of Saradona have tried to cover up the entrance of this Sarasol. The whole city must have been built over it. Thank you for your help. Your sharp eyes have spotted what many have missed. Here, take this gold as a reward. And quest complete. 2 quest points. 15,300 mining XP. 2,000 Herblo XP. 2 gold bars. Ability to clean specimens for Varrock Museum for kudos and a dig site pendant. Access to the Codex Ultimate from archaeology expert Terry Barlondo. Requires 75 attack, magic or ranged or 91 constitution. Ooh, okay. Well. Oh, 33 Herblo though, guys. Weak survivalist potion and Damon High. Okay, we might as well do a little bit of archaeology cleaning. I just failed that one. You take chunks from here and you put them on the table. There's some stuff you can get from this. An old Saradonian symbol. Wow, that's rather good condition, isn't it? An old star decoration by the looks of things. From the Saradoma city, no doubt. Put it in display case 36. So this goes in here. Very nice. Some arrowheads. I find this really old coin. Is it of any use? What have we here? Oh, this is very interesting. Confusing at the same time. This coin means that the city we're excavating at Varrock dig site, Saramthian, was actually inhabited much earlier by followers of Samrock, at which time the city was known as Tiston. This is the most remarkable discovery, as we have other evidence indicating that Sarosian followers were resident before the Saradomas took over, but it also seems like Samarockian forces used it during a battle of some sort. Still, its use allows us to roughly date when the city changed from following Samrock to following Saradoma. Put into display case 44. So this goes here. So, oh, let's take a look. I find this piece of pottery. Is it I'm going to use? Oh, yes, made by Saros worshippers by the looks of it. Beautifully shaped. It looks like this would go nicely in display case 39. The piece reinforces our evidence that the city was occupied by Sarosians before the Saradomas. So this goes here, right? Oh, okay, maybe it was this one. Okay, it was this one. I had to update the old version, basically. Find some very old jewelry. I find these old necklaces. Interesting find. Let me offer you something in return. Oh, okay, it was nothing. Some dust, arrowheads, more old jewelry, some more pottery, another shiny coin. Okay, this coin apparently is useful and it goes here. Okay, sick. Arrowheads, an old vase, more arrowheads, broken glass, more pottery, arrowheads, an iron dagger, old vase, dagger, broken arrow, arrowheads, old vase, gem, old vase, broken arrow, a necklace in remarkably good condition. Okay, this sounds good. I found this pretty necklace. Interesting. It looks enchanted. With what? Oh, it's just a benign teleportation spell. I think in magic when I'm not doing archaeology, I teach you how to make more necklaces like this. Amazing that they had this kind of knowledge back then. That would be good. Where's the teleport to? All the indications of that is somewhere in the east of us, but I'm not sure how far. Perhaps it was a teleport back to Saramphium. Let me just take a closer look. The archaeologist shows the techniques for this particular spell, which requires 5 fire runes arranged around 1 cosmic rune and level 49 magic, and then casting the spell on a crafted ruby necklace of your own. You can make enchanted ruby necklace when you get to level 49 magic. So I just make a ruby necklace and use 5 fire runes and 1 cosmic rune to enchant it. Yes, indeed. Well done, youngster. Thanks for helping her. So that's what I was after, guys. Sick. Okay, guys, we're going to be doing the quest Temple of the Eye today. We're going to have to... Hello. Hey there. What are you doing in Al-Kharid? Why shouldn't a wizard be in Al-Kharid? Good question. I guess I haven't been a wizard around here. Well, for a start, I'm not just any wizard. The name's Miss Mia Preston. I'm the leading researcher in teleportation magic for the Order of the Wizards. Pleased to meet you. I'm Lord Boogie. Now, as for your question, maybe you should start expecting the unexpected. That's why you spend less time worrying about why I'm here, and more time about asking life's real question. Right, and what kind of questions are you referring to? Well, the one thing is different for everyone. Why do trees grow from some substantially faster than from seeds? Where do meteorites come from? Why do we have to hold our arms out to teleport successfully? I don't know. What are the answers? I don't know either. So you're in Al-Kharid to work out how trees grow? No, silly, I came here to buy something. Something? That's right, something. Tell me, what do you know of the Abyss? The Abyss, I know all about the Abyss. Really, it's quite unusual for an adventurer like yourself to have knowledge in that area. Well, I recently helped a group of some Samaroccan wizards gain access to the Rune Essence mine. In return, they gave me access to the Abyss. Samaroccan wizards, you do realize the Sedamaya enemies to the Order of Wizards, right? Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned that. Oh, don't worry about it. The Order of Wizards may be a Saradomus group, but I've never personally had much time for gods. I prefer knowledge to religion. Still, it's maybe best you don't tell anyone else. I can't imagine my fellow wizards will be happy to know that you gave away the details on their secret mine. Enough about them though. You've shared quite the revelation with me. It's truly true that with Sedamai found a way to access the Abyss. That's right. Well, in any case, I think you might be the perfect person to aid me in a little task. What kind of task? Well, I can't go telling you with that until you agree, can I? Wouldn't want you sharing my secrets. Not giving me much to go on here. There'll be quite the reward for you at the end. Alright, what do you need from me? Your help, great. Well, first a question for you. You said the Sedamai have gained access to the Abyss. By any chance are they using it to gain quick access to the runic altars for runecrafting purposes? Yes, but how did you? I knew it. I've been working for some time how they've been creating so many runes. I'd never considered that they'd somehow gain access to the Abyss, but I now realise it was obvious explanation. So is that what you're after? You want me to access the Abyss as well? Yes, but actually no, I've seen we've jumped ahead a little bit. Let's go back to why I'm here. There's something you bought. There's something I bought. Here, take a look. An amulet. A foolish archaeologist by the name of Asgania Smith recently found this washed up near the ruins of Uza. Despite his apparent archaeological credentials, he dismissed it as junk. Lucky I was able to buy it from him before he disposed of it. Can you believe he thought the 100 coins I paid was too much? If only you knew the true value of something like this. Why is it so valuable? Well, you see the eye on it? That is the symbol of both the Order of Wizards and our home, the Wizard's Tower. The thing is, it's only the start. What I can tell, the amulet is thousands of years old, but our order was only formed at the dawn of the 5th age. That wasn't even 200 years ago. But how? Hang on, I'm not done yet. I also inspected the amulet for magical energies. I found something fascinating. I recognized 2 distinct magical signatures. The first is the same magic found in Rune Essence. That's already pretty exciting, but it's the second that will blow your mind. What was it? I'm getting to that. Ma, you do like interrupting, don't you? Don't worry, I understand. I get quite excited about these things as well. Anyway, here's a big reveal for you. The second signature was energy from the Abyss. So you have an amulet with a symbol of your order on it, but it predates your order by thousands of years. It also turned up miles away from your order where your order is based, and is filled with energy from a dimension that until recently no one had been to. Now you see why it's so exciting. So what do you need from me? I need to find out where this amulet came from. It should be possible to trace it using the abyssal energy it still contains. This is where you ask, what's the catch? Right, what's the catch?
I'm glad you asked, Lord Buggy. Unfortunately, the spell needed to trace the amulet will only work properly from inside the abyss. Okay, I see where this is going. You don't have access to the abyss, but I do. Precisely. While I don't care about the religious squabbling between Sed and my order, I still can't see them wanting to work with me and my team anytime soon. So I need to take this amulet to the abyss and work out where it came from. Correct. I imagine you'll need help of your Sedamite friend. So we need to get to Varrock. So obviously we're gonna use our teleport. And we're back at this guy in the this temple. Ah, you again. What do you want? I need your help with an amulet. An amulet? What amulet? You show the amulet. The eye. That is the symbol of the Order of Wizards. What's this all about? The amulet is giving off abyssal energy. I was hoping you could help me work out where it came from. Why should I? Well, I did help you gain access to the Rune Essence Mine, and we gave you knowledge on the Abyss in return. We owe you no further favours. Are you not even slightly curious about an amulet with the symbol of the Order of Wizards? It's on it is giving off abyssal energy. After all, they don't have access to the Abyss. I hope you're not to tell me that you shared our secrets with the Saradomin. Of course not. Then where did you get the amulet? I bought it from an archaeologist. There's something awful about this. Show it to me again. As you do, he casts a spell on it. What was that? Just a spell to tell me more about it. It seems this amulet is very unusual. So you'll help? Very well, but first you must do something for me. Bring me a bucket of water and a strong cup of tea. A strong cup of tea? That's right, the tea salogist Novavia can give you one. He owes me, in fact, so just tell him Herbert sent you. So I gotta go talk to Herbert. Okay, I got a cup of tea from there. So he wants to teleport me to the Abyss. Okay, into the dark, mate. Hello there. Quiet, you must not break my concentration. I need your help with an amulet. Amulet? Oh, hang on, someone is trying to contact me. That makes suddenly starts talking to some. What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy? Fine, a simple transmogrification spell should resolve things for you. Now, can you leave me alone? I can't keep avoiding these distractions. What? You throw the bucket of water over the dummy. What in the actual? Sorry, but Herbert said you needed a what? Are you serious? What if I lost concentration and let this rift collapse? Do you like having a brain that isn't made of mush? Because mush is all that would have been left. I like to use my brain how it is, thanks. Now could you help me? Why should I? I'm so thanks to you. Herbert said you would. Of course he did. Alright then, what do you want? This amulet is giving off an abyssal energy. I need you to cast a spell to tell me where it came from. Let's have a look then. Right, just give me a moment. Spell. Okay, the spell will allow me to triangulate the origin of the amulet. To make things easier, I'm using this rift to compare energy from that origin with the energy from the runic altars. Of course, thanks to the way time and space work in this place, the information won't necessarily come in the right order. Meaning I need to help you, fool. You see that energy that's just emerged from the rift? Work out which order it goes in. Right. I worked out which order the energy goes in. He gave me an abyssal incantation. Okay, we had to return to Wizard Person. Hello again. Any luck with our amulet? Yes, I have the incantation that can lead us to wherever it came from. Brilliant, let's have a look. You show the incantation to Person and she quickly makes a copy for herself. What does that mean? So we got teleported to the Wizard's Tower. And we're going to go down here. I guess we're talking to Archmage Cedridor now. Hello there. Hello, Lord Buggy Blue. What can I do for you? I need your help with this incantation. An incantation? What incantation? A teleport that could potentially take us to an ancient teleportation matrix. Person reckons you might be able to use it to gain easier access to the runic altars. Wait, Person sent you? That's right. Oh, I should also mention that this teleportation matrix seems to have some connection to your order despite predating it by thousands of years. So Person appears for all this time and then shows up again with knowledge on an ancient teleportation matrix. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. It's probably not the strangest thing she's done. Anyway, what do you need my help with exactly? Person needs 3 other wizards to be able to perform the incantation. Can I help see her? Sure. This scroll is very fascinating. Do you get it from a Samarokian wizard perhaps? Don't lie to me, Lord Buggy Blue. Well, since you asked, I will. It's clear from your response that my suspicions are correct. The incantation is written on very thin flesh rather than parchment. An horrific practice only used by Samarokians. Need I remind you that it was the Samarakans who burned down the first Wizard's Tower? Lord Buggy, I'm going to be frank with you. Person hasn't been seen here for almost a year. Our last meeting with her was to discuss changing her line of study due to a lack of results. She was given 1 more year to produce something of note. Now with time almost up, she sends you here with Samarakian incantations and odd claims about an ancient teleportation matrix. Okay, now I gotta speak to Wizard Trailborn on the first floor. Get me out of here. Okay, so we've talked to these 2 wizards and we've been given a riddle to solve. What is 6 and might is 8? A thingy gummy what is less than 2 body and more than 2 earth? What is a thing gummy what? I spoke to these various wizards around here and they gave me clues on what the thingy gummy what is, so I think I know what a thing gummy what is. Oh, do tell. And the answer is 11. 11. Well done, that's correct. See, it's easy to solve problems when you put aside what's best for you and instead focus on what's best for the team. Congratulations, you all passed. But you said that's only the first of us to solve it would pass. Oh, did I? Forget either way. I hope you all now learned a valuable lesson in teamwork. You have the adventurer here to thank for that. Wait, but we all had different puzzles written down. Of course, we needed to combine our puzzles to solve it. Wow, that's genius. What a great way to teach us all teamwork. Now, finish with the big bang, did you say? Okay, it's a party, guys. Okay. What was that for? Well, it was your idea after all. Now you don't go tell Cedric that my apprentices are free to help. Apprentices are free to help. Damn. So back to Archmage Cedric.
Let's do it. Everyone ready? We won't let you down, Piston. Alright with me. It worked! Well, what are you waiting for? Let's go in. Go in, you free and go through that portal. We have no idea what's going on the other side. I've given Pearson and Lord Buggy Blue permission to go through. Until we know it's safe, no one else may enter. You can't be serious. Please, help us. We've all worked so hard for an opportunity like this. And we have Pearson to look after us. Yo, and you are only apprentices. You are here to help with the incantations. And you've done that now. You should go back to your studies. Okay, so I've arrived at the Temple of the Eye, I believe. This strange underwater... And we have a bunch of wizards all with us. Well, this is unexpected. Where are we? Are we underwater? Let me cast a locator spell. It sees we're deep below the sea, just south from Mauritania. Fascinating. Come on, let's look around. Wow, this place is crazy. This is an interesting statue. See the plaque on it? It reads Aya, Justicar of the Lion and Guardian of the Temple of the Eye. Temple of the Eye. That must be where we are right now. I've read about the Justicars, Justiciars before in a book back at the Wizard Tower. What did the book say? They were powerful warriors in service to Saradonin himself back when the gods still walked among us. This temple must be ancient. Imagine if Saradonin himself once stood here. Okay, so we've got to go speak to Tamara. What are you looking at? Look, Rune Guardians are the ones at the mage training arena. If this place was once a teleportation matrix, these Rune Guardians might have helped the wizards that used it. Anything different about them? Well, despite their age, they're actually remarkably similar to a sign to the ones used by modern wizards. Isn't that amazing? And speak to Cordelia. Find anything interesting? There's something strange about this big hole here. It's giving out the tiniest amount of magical energy. I can't work out what it is though. You know, those plants look similar to the stuff I've seen in the... Quiet, I'm more capable of working this out. Maybe you should go help the others instead. Hey.
Hello? Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. I was lost in thought. What were you thinking? Oh, I was looking at these markings here. They're very interesting. They seem to be radiating a magical energy I've never encountered before. Take a look. Maybe you'll feel the energy as well. Look at the markings. Whoa, what is going on? Some stone? Saradomin be with you, and you, Sakalaya. So it's really true? Indeed it is, Alhaya. He's given us a task of protecting it. What would he have me do? You must build a sanctuary for the Eye. The forces of chaos already seek to reobtain it, as do countless others. I will keep it safe no matter what the cost. And you? Samarok is tasked his collector with finding the Eye. I will hunt him down before he does, along with any others who would try to claim it. What's happening? Don't worry, everything is fine. Let me handle this. So we just had a little conversation and she did something crazy. So what is this? Now this is a problem. Person. Uh-oh. Rift creatures. You don't belong in this temple of cursed filth. Oh, okay. That was just one shot them. And so the rift to the sky is open once more. Humans, fight with us. Let us hold back the abyss. What do we do now? What if more of those creatures come through the rift? Well, I don't think it's stopping them all again. I may be powerful, but the spell still took a lot out of me. Humans, use the cells. Protect me while I close the rift. Cells? Tamara, little boogie blue. I think I found something over here. On my way. What have you found? Well, I can't say for sure, but I think the containers on this table contain small amounts of runic energy. Right, I'll take one to Tamara. Just make sure you don't take more than one. I tried to do that already and the energy within them exploded. Alright, thanks for the warning. Okay, so I have a weak cell. This is what Felix found. That must be one of the cells we need to try placing it on the tile next to me. Right. Place on tile. It worked. The barrier should protect us against those creatures, and just in time too. Here comes a few more of them. What do we do now? I'm not sure the barrier will not wait for long. Humans, we need more support. Restore my brethren. Place cells within imbued rocks, and they will do the rest. Imbued rocks? What does that mean? I'll see Felix now. Be careful. Felix, we need to place cells in some imbued rocks. Any idea what that means? I think the Essen piles here are actually remains of old guardians. They seem to contain elemental and catalytic energies. Perhaps you could try infusing each with one with a cell. Good idea. You'll probably need a chisel to shape the essence first. Looks like there's one on the floor. There. Okay. Right, I'll get to work. Okay, we assemble this guy. It works. Looks like it's following the elemental symbols on the ground. Try creating another one using the other essence pile. Okay. I'll assemble this one. And he's on his way. Amazing, looks like the ones following the catalytic symbols. These guardians should be strong enough to fend off these creatures. Head back to Tamara and see what we should do next. The music's funky here. Yeah. You've made some new guardians. And they seem to be holding back the creatures. Humans, I lack the power needed to close the rift. I require runic energy. Runic energy to remove myself? I don't think that works for this, only something else. Of course, we can use the rune guardian, seal the fallen guardians around here, and everyone's being powered by using the runic energy. Seems like the saints of practice from them. We might need to make something to capture the runic energy music. So mind the fallen guardians? Exactly, hopefully we can find a pickup somewhere. Don't You might have a few fragments so we can feed them. Maybe be able to help you use them. I think I have enough fragments. I should speak to Felix about what to do with them. I mined some fragments there. Felix? We need to power up this big guardian tower, but I need a way to capture the runic energy. Samara said you might be able to help. I reckon this old workbench here might have been used for just that. There's still plenty of pure essence on it for you to use, but that might not be enough. I have some fragments from the fallen guardians. What if I combine the pure essence with them? Yes, that would be perfect. I'll give it a go. Oh, and then you make guardian essence. And then we head back down here. Do you think this will work? Perfect, now we just need to capture some runic energy with it. I shall now use the power from the abyss to open a portal to the runic altar of mine. Well, I guess you'll head to the mine altar and have some moves. I've actually tried to capture some of the runic energy with these. Take an uncharged cell with you as well. Okay, so I've got an uncharged cell, and now I head into the mind. Whoa, look at that funky effect. We go craft runes. Get some mind runes. Then we get out here. Are these real then? Oh, I love that effect for the mind rune. Show the guardians to Tamara. Look, this is what happened when I took the essence of the mine out. Great, that's exactly what I was looking for. What about the cell? This needs to capture energy from the altar as well. I had a feeling it would. It's all coming together. What do we do now? First, you should use that new cell to replace the old one. Power in the barrier. Yeah, I don't think the power of one will last much longer. And then use the stones to power up this big guardian. Alright, I'll get on it. Replace cell here. And that gives us some health back on this. And then we're talking to the guardian. Human, the stones have fueled me, but more I need it. Oh, what the hell? We just jumped to 22 Runecraft. What were we on? Congratulations, you advanced. You will now receive 3 air runes from each vessel. The guardian still needs more energy. I guess we need to repeat the process again. I shall now use the power from the abyss to open a portal of the runic altar of water. Looks like the portal to the mine altar is closed. I guess the guardian only keeps them open for so long. We need to use a new portal instead. We're going to use another uncharged cell. So more of these, right? I think that's enough fragments for now. And we make them into these again. These are guardian essence. We grab another uncharged thing. And then we head straight to the water one this time. Oh, look at this cool blue effect. We crafted the water altar. Very nice. Congratulations, level 23 rune crafting. Members can now craft lava runes from pure rune essence. We're leveling while we're doing the quest as well. That's crazy. Human, the stones are fueled me, but more I needed. 24 rune crafting. Jeez, okay. You showed the cell in the talisman. Something odd happened with the water. The energy in the cell seems different before. The essence almost formed this strange talisman. Okay, fascinating. I guess it makes sense that the stronger the runic energy, the more powerful the cell will be. After all, water is more powerful than rain or mine. Try making another rune guardian using that cell in the meantime. I'll see if I can get it to work out what this talisman does. So we're powering this up using a slightly better cell this time. Sick. Look at that. I don't know what you did, but that guardian is much stronger than the ones you made before. Yes, it certainly is. That cell made a more powerful rune guardian. Great, I'm almost there. I think we just need to power up the guardian. I'm not trying to close that rift. I must conserve my power. The portal to the runic altar of water is closed. But we need that portal. Don't worry, I think there's another way. I reckon that talisman you gave me can be used to return to the water altar to prevent the portal being open. Just send the talisman to the statue where the portal to the wall altar was. Make sure you take more essence and another cell with you. Okay, don't mind that. I think I have enough fragments, yep. Craft them. And then we have that, and then get the cell. And we have the cell. Now we can go back, even though this isn't currently open, we can use this talisman to override it. And make rooms here anyway, so let's go. And we have elemental guardian stones as well as water rune.
That's a crazy effect. I have another cell. Do you want me to power the barrier again?
That's right, if my theory is correct, I should produce an even stronger barrier. Look, the barrier. Just as I thought, we can create better barriers by using stronger cells. Now let's charge the Guardian with the stones you created and close this rift.
No, charge the Guardian. Humans, I now have the power to close the rift. Brace yourself. Sick. Music is so cool. We are safe for now.
What was all that? What happened?
That was a rift into an area of abyss known as the Scar.
The Scar? But I thought this was meant to be a teleportation matrix.
You are mistaken. While it's true that teleportation magic is strong here, this is the only side effect of the temple's history. What history? The temple was built to house a powerful artifact. Many sought to claim the artifact for themselves, including servants of the fallen empire. In their attempt to claim the artifact, they used magic they did not understand. The rift to the Scar was created as a result. The artifact? You mean the eye? You are correct. The eye was removed after the battle, but not before the Justicar of the Live used it to seal the rift one more time. So then, created as the guardians of the rift to protect this place in the event the rift would ever reopen. And we reopened it.
But it's sealed again now. The danger is gone.
Incorrect. Without the power of the eye, we have no way to seal the rift permanently. It will reopen once more. You should leave before that happens.
No, this was our mistake. I'm staying to help fix it.
Me too.
Well, if you're staying, I guess I will as well.
Your support will be invaluable.
Lord Boogie, could you go back to the Wizard's Town and let Cedric know what happened to you?
Alright, if you're absolutely sure about this. What about Kirsten? We have to help her. No, part of the abyss is more dangerous than the Scar. Your friend will have already been consumed. Now the power of the abyss grows, the rift will soon reopen once more. Those of you staying should prepare yourself. And I guess I better go see Cedridor. Good luck. Cedridor, it all went wrong. And what do you mean? There was no teleportation matrix? Kind of, but not really. The portal took us to the Temple of an Eye, an ancient Saradona's temple built to house a powerful artifact. Long ago, a rift to the abyss was created in the temple, but it was sealed. At least it was until a person accidentally opened it again. She was sucked into the abyss, and these abyssal creatures came out. Abyssal creatures? We have to get there and stop this. It's okay for now. Some rune guardians called the Guardians of the Rift were built to protect the temple from the abyss. They helped us close the rift again, but they say it will soon reopen. This is a disaster. I knew that teleportation matrix was too good to be true. I should have stopped this, but I was blinded by my own desire for the matrix. What of Trailborn's apprentices? They're safe. They chose to stay and help the Guardians of the Rift keep the rift closed. Then I will ensure they have all the help they need. I will also begin researching this rift at once. Maybe we can still find a way to close it permanently. In the meantime, I suggest you do what you can to help them with as well. After all, this is partially your doing. I know, I'll help wherever I'm needed. Thank you, Lord Boogie Blue. I appreciate what you did. Not mean for things to go this way. You should have this. It's belonged to Person. I don't want to think about where she got it. Do you think she's still alive? Sadly, that seems unlikely. Still, if anyone can survive the abyss, it's her. Now we better get to work. Finally, quest complete. What a quest. 1 quest point template, the eye access, 5,000 runecrafting XP, and a medium pouch. And, oh my gosh, straight to 30 runecrafting. Straight to freaking 30. That is sick. Whoa. Okay, recap time, guys. XP Runescape 4.84 million, change of 68k, up from 4.77 million. Old School 2.34 million, change of 11k, up from 2.33 million. Both 7.18 million, a change of 79k, up from 7.1 million. Okay, a lot of difference. Levels 1,231, a change of just 1. That's crazy, guys. Up from 1,230. Old School, however, 792, a change of 9, up from 783. Both 2023, a change of 10, up from 2013. Quest points, quite some changes here this time. 65% For RuneScape, a change of 2 up from 63. Old School 50, a change of 1 up from 49. Total 115, a change of 3 up from 112. However, combat, no changes, 58, 41, 99. But chunks, no changes. That is so unusual for no chunks, guys. But this is going to be it. No chunks observed this episode. 148, 109, 257 still. Highest overall skill is still Divination at 81 on RuneScape main. And the highest on just Old School is Smithing at 71. All the same. Lowest skill on RuneScape is Invention at 1. Lowest skills on Old School is Construction and Hunter, both at 1. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Bye.